right, guys, I love it. We're overloaded. We're narrow. Maybe a few guys heading to the ball when the ball's loose, right? We don't want to be standing and waiting. That ball right there is loose, right? We should have more players than them, although we do, right? And we're kind of crowded over on the ball side. I love it, right? And now we're gonna be reading the play. There's help. We win that with numbers. It's great. Now over here, we need to be pushing them up. We can't be sitting back, right? Get them up. JMO should be there. JMO should be here. Everyone else should be up. Put one or two of them offside. Especially when we throw it. As soon as we throw it, we got to be up the field. Love it. We throw it down the line. Push down the line. Over here, we don't want any easy clearances, right? So we're gonna throw down the line, throw fast, make sure we're pushing up on their players. And then over here, we can add players here. If we can throw it backwards, right? See how the midfield kind of empties out? That's fine, right? So when the midfield empties out, we should have numerical superiority back this way. Throw it back, right? That's fine. We gotta add numbers down the line because they got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6, 7, right? Right there. Just throw the ball back. Right, the ball's gonna go to feet. Now here, we got 4 guys on the ball. Love it. Guys gotta get up. Get up the field, guys. Gotta get up the field. Get up the field. Right? Got guys covering behind. Got 4 guys on the ball. Other guys giving structure. The ball's going out left. Eric, go into this space. Go between players. Don't stand in a vertical. Go between players. Right? If Eric, you go between players, Christian will push up or Max will push up. Right? So at this point here, we just got to secure the ball and pass. I love the spin, right? And it's a matter of Noah helping and pass. And then it's outletted back. And that really should be a goal. But, nice transition, except for the fact that we should have been further up the field. Right here. If JMO's further up the field, the counterattack gets sprung right away. If you guys are further up the field, maybe they're offside. Maybe we can collapse and press the ball. Right? You have to give yourself an option. You have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. So we already discussed when they're in the run of play, right? We're talking about distribution in the run of play. So we're going to get the ball. When we get the ball there, right? There's no pressure on the ball. If there's no pressure on the ball, it's a line and not a triangle. And then the pivot's got to drop. We discussed that already. We got guys going to the ball. I love it. Eric, you need to go to the ball a little more. Can't be wedded to that right-hand side. Too wide. And that's great work from Isaac. Good cover. Oof. Had it covered. Had it covered. Eric fouls in there. No need, but it's good work. All right, our distribution here. Looks like a high block. 4-2-3-1. High zone. I like it. But if there's a press, we got to be coming with numbers. J-Mo, you got to come. Paolo, you got to come. Max is coming. See, Max is reading the ball. And Aria's reading. And then they kind of drop into a zone. If they drop in the zone, we got to drop back. Well, they send one. They send one, we got to create a triangle. Shouldn't be feeling pressured there. We do have to win that ball too. But I mean, it's good defending with numbers right behind the ball. It's great, guys. Nothing there. Yeah. So let's have a read. If you read zone and no one's going to press, right? You pull guys back into a line of three, a line of control, right? And then you put pivots in front of their guys. If they're going to press, then we're going to go long. Paolo, let's get out of our comfort zone. We need that ball. We got ball one and back to J-Mo. Why are we running away? So who's the second man? We have pivots. Pivots should all be second men on the ball. So if you're a pivot, false nine. Midfielder. If you're a pivot, you're standing still unless you see one or two other pivots offering the second man. And even this run here can be delayed until the second man gets the ball. So see how there's no second man. This guy's running, this guy's running, this guy's running, this guy's running, this guy's running. And the only pivot who's not running is here. He's back here. So if you see 1, 2, 3, if you see three pivots running, then you got to create a situation where you go find the pivot that's not running, and we get 3 or 4 people engaged on the ball. If everyone around you is disengaged from the ball and running to space, you got to first find players who are engaged to the ball. So again, now everyone's running, no one's engaged. We got to step on this ball. Oof. That is the one other option. We either got to step on the ball or send it through. Don't play close to guys. So don't play any of these guys who are close and running away. So you either got to find a guy. I guess we do have a second man here. There's a second man. So Max created a second man. And then now, once that ball's run is passed, Eric makes a third man run. And you know what I like? Mason noticed that we didn't have a second man. And he corrected. So guys, listen. This is really, really sophisticated. Mason, move towards the ball. You made your second man check. Just stay still. It's okay. All right. So because you guys didn't run forward as the second man, you didn't block lanes. There's a massive lane open. I mean, this should be a goal, guys. Oh, Eric, come on, man. I mean, there's some real brilliant moments in this game, guys. Sort of you guys toggling between fluid play. Oh, wow. Right, that's 802. Max is the second man. Mason is showing. Mason, that's your ball. Right? So you anticipate the pass to Max, and then the Max should be playing the way he faces. So when you see the ball going to Max here, the next ball is going there. Max is the second man for Isaac. You're the second man for Max. Just keep dropping. So we want to put pressure on that ball, guys. Nice little zone trap. Not bad. Again, why are we... Our back line is holding off. That's your man. Overall, nice work. All right. So I'm reading zone here. They're not ready to press. If they're not ready to press, Mason's dropping in. Max is dropping in for sure. And probably Isaac is dropping in. Right? And then we need two guys on either side of JMO. I mean, and then Arya, yeah. Is nice, but why are we playing so far forward? By dropping in leaves more space. And you can pull back. You don't have to. You can put your foot in the ball, step it. We don't have to bring them the ball. I mean, Isaac, what a touch. We got to hit somebody though, Isaac. Great transition, Mason and Max. Who's that? Elijah, well done. Arya, don't lose the ball, Arya. Guys, we spent a whole week learning how to pivot on the ball. Someone just secure the ball here. Step on it, pull it backwards. Why are we going forward? Step on it, nice try. Try to do it. Arya, the help is behind you. I mean, you did a really good job of pulling two guys in, right? We want Max and Mason to keep helping here. Because we got to read the game, right? We can't take up a position when we don't have the ball, guys. But at least we force them backwards. Good. Eric's working hard. Arya's working hard. Wow, Arya's tracking. Right? I mean, it's great, guys. Again, our back line's too disengaged. So JMO, get them up. Get them up and on their men. I mean, such a good job getting behind the ball, guys. And, you know, so when we play positionally, a 3-3-1-3, 3-4-3, right? When we play that, it's going to be narrow. So there's going to be space on the outside. We just got to live with it. Create a problem for them. They got to solve it. I mean, it's great defense, guys. Oh, Mason, get your foot in the ball. Yes, Max and Arya. Wow, there's the pivot. Why is the pivot going forward? All right, they got the ball back for us. I mean, so good, guys. right? So a couple times, once we've secured the ball like that, eventually the third man's got to make the run down the middle, right? So the pivots showed. We secure the ball. If the third man doesn't make the run down the middle, we got to pull the ball back and then go to JMO. Oh, there it is. Yep. And now it's press, right? So one guy pressing the ball. So the JMO's got to be up in the line, JMO. Up in the line, right? To create a free man. And then the next three immediate players have got to create a triangle relative to this press. If it's a high press and he's sprinting, obviously not sprinting, then you would sprint too. But if it's sort of a squeeze or a progressive press, then you start moving towards the ball, start moving towards the ball. Again, there's a press and you're not reading the press. You're not reading the press. You're not reading, well, he is reading the press, right? So you kind of look at where he's looking for the ball. He's like, look, if there's a press, if they're putting pressure on the ball, our response is some degree of a triangle on the ball, right? If they're not putting pressure on the ball and the pivot's going to go man to man in here, you're going to post up. So they're putting pressure on the ball. We need a triangle. The triangle's messy. Christian, you got pressure on the ball, you go there. Keep moving forward, Christian. Go there. There's pressure on the ball, go towards the ball. Look at Max. More Max. Make it easy for him. Here. What you guys want to do is you want to get to the midpoint between two defenders. Either here, here, or here. And that's sort of the orientation of our triangle. All right, let's back it up. So just the mere act of correcting some of this stuff is going to make things a lot easier, right? So it's high pressure. Go to the ball, create a triangle. Christian, go to the ball, create a triangle. It allows you to play feet, and that doesn't happen. So the ball's going to dissect this line. The ball's going to go right between two defenders. That's where it goes. You should already be there. Make it easier on yourself. Ari is not doing a bad job as the second man here, I believe. Ari is the second man, right? So let's hit the second man. Let's hit the second man and then hit the third man. Second man, third man, right? So turn and face this way with the ball. I think, who's that? Elijah, somebody, right? Andres, very good, right? Turn, play the ball that way. They don't run. They're going to turn and look that way and look that way. And then Ari is going to play the ball through. All right, so now he's breaking down the wing. But he didn't have a second man. So Mason, you gotta count. We gotta read the game, guys. Right? It's okay for you to come as the second man and then release somebody else forward. Eric or whoever, right? Or it's okay for Eric to come as the second man and release Mason forward, right? Why are we so far back? Great work, Eric. Unlucky. So overall, guys, this is great. A couple things going on. One is the fluid play principles are still there. We're not necessarily wedded to positions. We are getting the first man, second man, extra pivots on the ball, right? Also, things are very hard to do. We're not wedded to positions in transition and on defense, right? Sometimes we're getting behind the ball and we're trying to scrum it out, which is fine because we're not going to get counterattacked on. Other times we're taking a more positional take on it and getting a 3-4-3 and spreading out, and playing a little more stationary, and then making sure that we don't lose the ball, right? So I guess the only thing we're going to add now is it's based on what they're trying to do, right? If they're pressuring the ball, then we're going to go triangles and vertical and get behind the ball, right? I mean, it's so good, guys. It's so good, guys. And then the running, the work rate from everybody. And that's been like Zach, Mason, Christian, everybody. Isaac kind of sets the tone. Elijah, Arya. The work rate here, guys, for this half was tremendous. All right, but back to what I was saying. So if they're pressuring the ball, we're going to be more fluid. If they're in a zone, we're going to be more positional. Now we know how to kind of play both. What we're not getting quite yet is the read, right? So I'm going to put this quick 20-minute video, apologize for the length, and then try and get you guys a couple of videos, quick mock-up of what I mean by the read and go from there. But I think this was, looking at this, guys, it's excellent. It's really coming. Good work. Thanks.